Hi, my name's Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder and CEO of Business Marketing Engine. And on today's show, we're going to talk about 3 ways to save time and increase your profits with effective marketing. There's some things that we've helped our clients put in place that have really yielded amazing results, help them free up their time, increase their lead flow, and ultimately increase revenue. And so I'm going to share those with you today. When we start in business, one of the things that we probably understand at some level, but we actually truly get to learn and work our way through is that increasing lead generation and really attracting our ideal clients is one of the key activities that we have to be consistently investing in. When we don't have effective systems in place to do that, it can feel like a crapshoot and we can just be all over the place. Or other times we may have a bunch of leads coming in and we don't even understand why. And so as business owners, as entrepreneurs, it's really important for us to create systems and processes that will allow us to consistently, effectively generate leads. And effective marketing is a huge piece of that, because with effective marketing, profits can go up. When we don't have effective marketing in place, we are in a position where it feels like we have to take anything that comes our way. And that's a really dangerous place to be as a business owner. And so the first thing that I want to encourage you to do is think about how to target your ideal client. And I know for me, it's been a years long journey of understanding how to niche down, choosing the industries we want to work in, choosing the problems that we want to solve, and choosing who we want to work with. And early on, as I started that journey in that process, I was really nervous because I was like, well, if I'm only targeting this really specific group of people or targeting the specific problem that I can solve, is my business going to shrink? And in reality, what I'm learning, and I continue to learn, because I think this can be a lifelong lesson for all of us as entrepreneurs, is that if we target our ideal client and we speak to them and we say, here's how we can solve your problems, here's what we can do for you, the rest of people that are close to that will also filter in. But if we send out marketing and messaging and advertising and we're just talking to multiple different groups at once, which is very easy to do, I've fallen into that and still at times fall into that, then nothing specific stands out. And we're not really speaking the language of the people that we want to draw into our circle of influence and ultimately work with. And so the first step that we take our clients through is we actually help them go out and survey their past clients, and we determine not only who they are demographically, so we can use simple targeting tools on ad platforms, but we also dig into the psychographics of what are they most interested in? What do they consider big wins in their personal life and in their business? How would they want to be introduced? Things like what media channels they watch. Do they prefer Hulu over Netflix? Do they listen to podcasts or do they read books? We really take a deep dive so that we can craft a full ideal client avatar or perfect client, description, not only with, again, information we can gather about demographics and decisions they're making, but we also use the exact language that those customers of our clients are using to describe who they are and the problems that they want to solve. And so that way, when we're targeting that perfect client, it brings in those ideal clients and other people that are close in that sphere. So continuing to evolve, evaluate, and perfect who you're targeting as your ideal client is one of the things that will save you a ton of time, because you won't have to, screen out people that are completely not a fit when you get on a discovery call or when they, come through your funnel or your process. The second thing that will help you save time and increase profits is once you have lead generation, flowing consistently, there are times in business, and these are good problems to have, where we're going to have too many leads coming in and not all of them are qualified. And we don't want to waste our sales folks' time. We don't want other people on the team to have their time wasted if we know that, a good chunk of those massive leads are not going to be a fit. And so the second thing you can do is build in a filtering process that helps you speak to the most qualified leads. In some cases, we've helped our clients build a simple questionnaire that, based on the answers, will either send somebody to a sales call or help them take the next step. Or if they're not qualified, it'll say, it doesn't feel like it's going to be a good fit. We want to be respectful of your time, the prospect that our client is speaking to through that form or that landing page. And here are some free resources, or here's what we recommend. And when you're ready, you can come back. So creating a filtering process of what's your biggest problem, that you want to solve. Are you open to solving that with us? What's your financial resources look like? Are you ready to make an investment in this? Questions along those lines that obviously we develop and customize per each client that we work with will help folks predetermine and self-select if they are ready to take the next step. So that's another thing that can really help. The third thing that works really well is to test your step one offer, your core offer, the first thing that you're going to put in front of a prospect. And there are times with clients after some testing that we determine it's actually wiser to only offer a high ticket, multiple thousand or $10,000 or more offer, because we can drive enough leads in and the right people raise their hand and say, yeah, that's exactly what I need. I'm ready to engage. And they have a very hyper-focused high ticket offer. Other times, the best first step is to actually introduce a very low ticket offer. It might be a $100 workshop that they join. It might be a e-learning course. It might be something that they invest in up front that just gets them connected, and then they're nurtured up to the next level. But there's really not necessarily a right answer, a pat answer, or just a templated answer for that. What's important is to start with that market research, create some filters so you bring in the right people, and then test and see what are your prospects actually interested in. Do they want to solve it all right now, done for them? That's typically going to be a higher ticket. Or are they in the position where the natural next step is, again, to invest in something low ticket, or even come to a free training or something where they get to bond with you, learn more about you, and build that trust. So when they're ready to solve the bigger problems, they know they can come to you. Regardless of what path makes sense ultimately in the long run for your business, these are things to start evaluating. Again, really clarifying and nailing down who that ideal client is. Second, creating the right filters so the right people get through and you get to talk to them. And then third, testing, should you have a high ticket offer? Should you have a low ticket offer? Should there be some kind of free resource or workshop that your prospects come to first before you take the next step with them? Those are three simple things that will ultimately over time save you time and increase profits. And this is a process that we've taken a lot of our clients through. We do that market research. We create the right filters, the right landing pages, the right steps for a prospect to take. And then ultimately we help them test offers because they have increased and controllable lead flow, so they can test different things and ultimately choose the path that works best for them. If you need any help with this, please feel free to comment down below, shoot me a message, or reach out at businessmarketingengine.com. I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode.